Another batch of repentant combatants passed through the touch of self-conviction with a promise not to participate in any activity that is counter to the unity of the country.
Reflect back, I see that what I'm doing is not good. That is why I felt to just repent to the Almighty God and leave what I'm doing. It's better for me to stay in peace with everybody.
These are the 390 individuals who have entered the walls of Operation Safe Corridor through Nigeria's non-kinetic approach, which started in 2015 and its operation stretching beyond the northeast.
Go through a well-structured de-radicalization, rehabilitation, and reintegration program.
The process saw through the transformation of these individuals that are ready to partake in nation building.
I'm confident that based on the therapeutic interventions this set of clients have undergone under the proficiency and watchful eyes of the local treatment team, as well as the Big 5 inventory tools that was administered to them, they have been inculcated with positive virtues.
However, the stories of the resurgence of activities of these groups are begging for answers if the program is relevant in tackling insurgency.
We need to redouble our efforts. If you go to sleep, even if your enemy doesn't want to attack you, he will attack you. And so the military is doing very well. The various agencies are doing very well. The state governments are collaborating with everybody. But we need to double our efforts.
Prayer that as we reintegrate them into their respective societies, they will use whatever they have gained here for the benefit, for their own benefit and also for the benefit of their community.
Meanwhile, more federal government agencies such as the National Emergency Agency have joined in the fight through the non-kinetic approach.
At the point of their reintegration into the society, so the National Emergency Management Agency comes in and provides the necessary relief, which will serve as a support for them and their families before they are able to get a source of livelihood and then get properly settled in their various societies.
For the stakeholders, the country's non-kinetic approach is working and needs the support of all stakeholders to tackle issues of insurgency, banditry, and youth aggressiveness in the country. Chika Udemko, EIT News, Gombe.
All right, guys. I just wanted to quickly say something about this. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. I appreciate you all, my people. Thanks for your time with us today. Mother of all Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy, for all that you do. We appreciate you always. Thank you for always being there for us. Thank you, everyone right there. Abu Azi, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Mike Akiombari, Kizli Ogeriahi, Prince Aka, Beckman, I can see you all right there. Emmanuel Shooks is with us. George Efosa Gunevion, Peggy Modi, God bless you all. Dixon Dagbo, I can see you right there. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, thank you, my people. Christian CXL, good to hear from you today. Thank you, my people. Appreciate you all. Peter Ife, thanks for joining us. Madam Amen Bright, I can see you. S. Lucky, I can see you. Wisdom Lucky, oh, I can see you. Thank you. God bless you all. Martin Benjamin just coming in. Miracle B, where have you been? Good to hear from you. Thank you very much, my people. It's very, very unfortunate to see that 390 S killers, they call them Ex-Boko Haram, have been pardoned, trained, and released back to the street again. Very, 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 very sad. I guess you guys can hear me though. So can somebody confirm you can hear me? I don't want to be talking to myself. This is sickening. This is sickening. What a country. 390 Ex-Boko Haram members. Thank you very much, Upright and Wisdom Lucky, for confirming that. Thank you, my people. 390 ex-killers, ex-rapists, ex-anything bad have been pardoned, trained, and released back to the street again. This is, in fact, I'm dumbfounded. Do you know why I'm dumbfounded? Nigeria is a country where you complain of any wrongdoings, nothing happens. Yes, you and I, we are going to talk about this today. A lot of people will be talking about this since yesterday. Probably we all will talk about it for the next maximum 7 days. Everybody will move on. We are very quick to move on in everything. No results. Nobody listen to us. Nobody do something otherwise. Nobody carry us along. As we speak right now, a lot of lives are being taken every day. Now they've released additional 390 Ex-Boko Haram on the streets. This is sickening. To be honest, this thing is money. When I see this news, I was like, wow, I can't believe this. But meanwhile, I would like us to listen to all that video. Thank you very much, guys. This is sickening. Hey God, I can't believe this.
Dear Governor Mutfwang, the Executive Governor of Plateau State, this is a message for you. I listened intently to your broadcast to the people of Plateau State with regard to the recent strategic unalivings of people in strategic areas of the state. And I must say thank you for at least making a broadcast that puts you as a concerned governor. But having listened to the content of your broadcast, I fail to feel you have captured the essence of the problems that challenges the people of Plateau State. I fail to see whether you are abreast with the reality that there is a deliberate attempt to capture the state by systematically taking out the outskirts while graduating to the center. And I also couldn't fail to notice that your address was more of a diplomacy than showing the culprits of this dastard act that government is unhappy with them and government will take drastic measure to ensure the end of these things, of these unalivings. I am not from Plateau State. I am from Delta State, a proud Urobo man, but I found myself in Plateau State somewhere around 2000. I was traveling and I got stuck. The vehicle got stopped in what's that place? Oh my goodness! Somewhere before on your way to Plateau State, and the vehicle had issues. And before they finished fixing the vehicle and we continued the journey, we arrived at Plateau sometime around 9. And the driver said he can't continue again. If any of us can wait till daybreak, he will continue. If you can't, he will give you the balance of your money. I was one of those who said, give me the balance of my money. So I went to somewhere in Tudunwada today. I cannot still remember the hotel today, and I lodged there. Where I lodged, I saw some young men of Plateau indigenes. They welcomed me, we chatted, and they said from there we went to a club they call Echoes Night Club. We danced, and around 4 or 5, we come up, we saw ladies' machine, they took me out. The state was peaceful, was quiet, you could walk anywhere. Christians could go to Muslim area, Muslims could come to Christian area. The state was good, was lovely, was fine. And the next day when it was about time to leave, I decided, hey, why am I leaving this state when this state is very nice? The point of this story is that I fell in love with the state that morning. And I've since been in this state 24 years after. 24 years after, I'm married with 2 kids. And my children don't claim the fact that because they are born here, this is their state. They have a state, they are from Delta State, they are from Ethiopia East Local Government, and I am their father, they bear my name. But that is not to say that they cannot enjoy the spoils that these states have. We come from another state to this state. And while we are here, we seek out opportunities that will better our life, while bettering the people in Plateau State that we can also better. Now, here are some people who may have also received the same hospitality that I have received But rather than appreciate this hospitality, they have taken those who gave them this hospitality as fools. And therefore, in order to repay them, they are saying that they are more Plateau than the people that came, that they met in Plateau, and therefore they want what they have, their land. So as a governor of Plateau State, I think your broadcast should be more direct, should be more, yes, for trying to be politically correct, I would say diplomatic, but these people are not diplomatic in their approach to unleashing this mayhem on the peace-loving people of Plateau State. So if they are resolved in the extent to which we see on the videos that are revealed to us, government should tell them that they are prepared to give them one eye for one eye. I do not think the state of the nation and insecurity requires this diplomatic approach. If other tribes can be in Plateau State and live peacefully while adhering to the laws of the land, any other tribe should also be compelled to abide and adhere to the laws of the land. I came from another state with no money, but I didn't go to the bush. I didn't go to the bush. I walked and walked and walked and got money to rent my first one-room apartment. Walked and bought my first 14-inch television. Bought my first rug. Then from there I moved to a 2-bedroom flat, then a 3-bedroom flat. I worked for everything, feeling that I owe myself the duty to love what is good in life, not from the bush. So when people carry their primitive lifestyle and say that, look, the people in Rome must abide by the cultures they bring outside, negating the saying that says that when you are in Rome, behave like the Romans, I think government should stand firm to say that it's a no. If you are in Plateau, behave like the Plateau. If you are in Plateau, follow the laws of the Plateau. If you are in Plateau, if you can't stand by the laws of Plateau, please leave. My name is Magnus Soraka. Please follow this page and share this post now.
First of all, to the Executive Governor of Plateau State, Mr. Caleb Mutfwang, I just want to tell you a piece of my mind, right? You are a disgrace and a shame and an embarrassment to humanity. You are a big disgrace and you are shameless. You are shameless. Now, about 2 hours ago, the Nigerian Story posted this. The Plateau State government has launched an investigation into the alleged poisoning of 36 cows in the state. The government also calls for a calm in the state. Now, let's go back to what happened 3 days ago. 3 days ago, the governor said this. He said, every community must defend itself. Plateau State governor says after mass buying. After mass buying, after a lot of people lost their life because of the attack on the Plateau recently, this is what the governor could say, that the people should defend itself. He did not launch any investigation whatsoever to make sure that the people that committed these atrocities, these evil acts, to make sure that the victim of this attack get justice. No investigation, nothing is being done so far. But cow buy, you want to launch an investigation for animals where enter people farmland, go chop their crops. So let me ask you a question now, Mr. Caleb, Governor of Plateau State. So let's say you go do the investigation now. Then you now find out that these people went to the land of Mr. Panshak. They went to the land of Mr. Panshak and they ate the crop of Mr. Panshak. All this cow come by. So you now go and carry Mr. Panshak and arrest him and detain him. Can't you see that you are shameless? Can't you see that you are shameless? So you can launch an investigation for animals, but you cannot launch an investigation for human beings, people's father, mother, children. I have pictures of children. You know if you launch that, you know if you launch investigation to make sure, say, okay, all these headsmen where carry out this attack, these terrorists, these bandits, you cannot bring them to book. But you won't go carry innocent farmer now. I'm not surprised. This is Nigeria. You have just don't be so one man for Benue State. 28 hours out of self-defense. Headsmen attack him for a farm. You use self-defense by the person, they arrest them. So go give judgment. I'm not surprised. I have a question, sir, for this governor. What are you scared of? It looks like you are so scared of these headsmen and all these things. You are the governor of the state. You are the president of that state. What is scaring you? And to be honest, it looks like a lot of these people are scared, especially the governors in the northern area and in the middle belt. Because I see one video of Autumn recently, and what he was saying in the video, I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? What do you carry give the people, may they defend themselves? Did you give them guns? At least give them guns. Because these headsmen, they get guns. I don't know where they get them from. I see another picture where they post yesterday for Twitter. The guys, they hold gun. Headsmen, they hold gun. They did bike inside town for Benue State. Who give them gun? Who else? The government. You say, may they defend themselves with what? What are your people going to defend themselves with? I want to even ask you. Some people carry gun, may they use knife. People will carry gun. People where they burn houses, where they come in large number. Make women and children, may they carry knife. Go they attack them. Farmers, poor farmers. You are shameless. You are shameless. For it to even, for the government house to even post this news, they are shameless. I regret the day when I even meet you. I regret the day when I meet you when my hand even touch your hand. I regret it. I swear to God, I regret it. If this is how you reason, this is how you think, no. It's an embarrassment. You are an embarrassment to humanity. Comparing the life and the life of country, no, you are an embarrassment and it's a disgrace. To the people of Jos, I beg, Mona, they careful. Nobody stands with you now. Not to say when our government is protected. No, they protect you. Nobody stands with you. Anything you want to do it. Nobody stand with you. To protect your life, do it. To protect your farmlands, do it. The government are not with you. I'm on and no. Election, they come again. So all those people where they carry campaign, I know say they quick forget. Next thing now, I don't go carry campaign poster. I know they tell you vote or no vote. But think. Else you people will learn and you will learn the hard way. Don't play.
List. Where is the list? People, these are things that are supposed to spark a national protest if we're a reasonable and sensible society. Let's make this a hashtag. Where is the list? I think former President Muhammadu Buhari has a lot to tell us. He owes us a lot. And we're appealing to President Tinubu now to help us ask, where is the list? It was under your watch that the United Arab Emirates sent a list of sponsors of terrorism. Up till today, we are yet to have anyone that is prosecuted. It was under your watch that the governor of Benue State, Autumn, said that the government is working with Saudi, with Turkey and other countries towards Islamization. That is an indictive statement. I have not seen where Utom has been prosecuted in that regards. I have not seen any situation where he withdrew that comment. It was under your watch that the former boss of NIA, retired Commodore Okunloye or something, came out to say that there are a lot of hardliners in this government that are working with this terrorist organization, people in the government that are working sponsors of this terrorism. The man is still alive. We're yet to see the list or hear any name mentioned in that regards. Nobody is yet to be prosecuted. Where is the list? Where is the list? See, the solution to our problem is already in the public domain. But what we keep doing is when it comes, it attracts momentum and all of a sudden it's swept under the carpet. That is what we have been doing. But the solution is here. Hashtag, where is the list? It was still under your watch that Obida Melafia of blessed memory came out to say that there is even a sitting governor that is a commander in this terrorist act. Where is the list? People, where is the list? Help me ask, where is the list? And to President Tinubu, if you can't provide that list to us, we want to assume you are colluding with the system as well. Where is the list, people? Hashtag, where is the list? Where is the list?
Get anything. All these ones that they used to do say Tinubu go winner, Tinubu go win 27, Tinubu go win 27. Now rake they rake. When I forget, don't be Yoruba boys. Who rake Christian? Just hear Yoruba boys and normal worry boy they rake normally. Worry boy no rake plenty. They'll just show you their hand. Yoruba boy normal na normal JJT. They get JJT football. Na normal follow come. Checking and water action and blood. Tinubu no go win 2027 election and make sure not talk. Tinubu will lose woefully. Anyhow now, not be threats. Na real life. Bruh, na 4 years you go do. You go fail.
This will not be the same jollof we support. This will not be the same jollof we support Tinubu for 2023. Where me and you called out on this platform. You see them, they are everywhere, anywhere Bele face. You know, Jollof refused to support Peter Obi. In fact, Jollof was attacking Peter Obi continuously. You know, this week we send an article in the support. The next week, you go to sing the praises of Tinubu and all that. It's coming out now to say, okay, 2024 not go, 2027 Tinubu not go free rule again or something like that. Oh, to be honest, wow. Meanwhile, I appreciate every one of you right there. Thank you very much for your time with us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Our presentation still continues to hear more of the plight concerning the people and the insecurity that's currently eating us all up. But I'd like also to listen to this particular video quickly.
8 hours, Arewa youth leader. Look, I want you to give, don't give very dark man 48 hours. I want you to give the president of Nigeria 48 hours to defeat Boko Haram in Maiduguri, 48 hours to end banditry in Jos, 48 hours to develop Nigeria. Give the president that 48 hours, not very dark man. See you. The same very dark man that rescued Arewa girls of recent. The same very dark man from human trafficking. You are opening your mouth, give Tinubu 48 hours. Let the insurgency in the north end. You come, they talk rubbish, say they give very. Be careful. See, just be careful. We don't want to talk over this country, but you guys are forcing us to talk. Be careful.
Many men don't follow. Allah.
It's not easy, I swear.
Many men don't fall, so we just got to go out. If army is ready, if Nigeria is ready to fight them, they should call us back. We'll fight those idiots. But we don't have enough weapon, enough adequate weapon to fight them. So we can't just be wasting our life. We have families.
Your talk is true.
But without weapon, we are not a soldier. Weapon makes us to be a soldier. Let them provide the weapon and we fight the idiot out. But it's not that they will give me this and then they will come with something more than this times 3. Oh boy, I know. I have blood in myself, so blood runs through me. So we just have to go. We are going home. Let us go and do the new year with our family. If the army is ready, let them call us back with the adequate weapon.
Ontura na Tinubu. Tinubu gaji naka. Kuni anan wallahi mun sha nono ga kudi. Ga nono ga kudi. Ya za a rena albanka. Nono albanka alaji kudi ne ga maka alaji gido.
Breaking fresh news. Nigeria Mumu government just break another record. Yeah, they just released over 300 Boko Haram terrorists back into the society. People that are supposed to wait, don't find. Innocent people are in the prison. You did not pardon them. Nigerian soldiers that are fighting the battle of this country back to back, they are not being taken good care of. Some of them will be say they go join social media and not dismiss them. Some of them that you sent to the war front, they are not being taken care of. No roof over their head, no good sleep, no good food. You don't care. but now they take proper care of Boko Haram. Terrorists that are supposed to be dead. You are taking good care of them. Now you want to push them back into the society. Nigerian soldiers, wherever you are listening to me, you are wasting your time. Yes, you are just wasting everything that you are supposed to use to contribute to your life and your family. You are wasting it for the so-called terrorist government that call themselves Federal Nigerian government. Yes, Nigerian government is a terrorist. End of the conversation.
I know this isn't usually my own content, but I literally just found out that something just happened Palm Sunday, that 51 Christians were killed and fucking buried in a mass grave. Like just this Sunday, and nobody's talking about it. The video that I saw talking about it was a random white guy posting about it, and Nigerians were in the comment section and did not even know that this was happening, or I did not know that this has happened. Bro, this is actually crazy. In my personal opinion, that Christians are very persecuted, but we like to act like they are not because of how big the religion is. But it happens so much in Nigeria, and it's so common to the point that we are so used to it that something big like this can happen and Nigerians don't even freaking know. Is it hitting news? Is it? And every post I've seen about it on TikTok, every single post, none of it is viral. Like another post I saw literally just had 2,000 likes and none of the comments were Nigerians. Another video, another 2,000 likes, none of the people in the comments were Nigerians. Like, what's happening? Please tell me.
I appreciate your sort of laying out your position there, but I mean, hopefully if we have time, we'll return to the issue of democracy. But let's discuss the political landscape in Nigeria today, because the fact is that President Tinubu is the president, and he's been president for the last 2 years. And looking at the state of the republic, with just about a month to go before he marks 2 years in office, what do you see? How do you assess those last 2 years?
Well, complete disaster. Like I told you, they wouldn't stop the killings. They haven't stopped the killings. I didn't report it. You people reported the killings in Jos, and many and many and many before that. They will not stop the killings. They will not stop the stealing and the wasting of Nigeria's blessed resources. They cannot unite Nigeria.
But is it really fair to say that? Because if you look at the United States of America, for example, they've got a very efficient police service, very efficient justice system and so on, but people get killed and massacred every day. I mean, you could say that the government isn't stopping it, but you can't preempt every crime, can you?
I totally disagree with you. You don't have the kind of stealing in the by government officials in the
I was just talking about one specific
the insecurity,
which is insecurity.
I totally disagree with you. There has never been in recent times, in the last century, a situation where you have the kind of killings that are happening in Jos, that happen in the United States. The U.S. Army has never bombed its own people. Nigerian Army does.
Yeah, but the circumstances are different.
No, look.
I mean, Nigeria is fighting an insurgency, America isn't.
Yes, but you have all sorts of crimes and uprisings. The analogy of the example between Nigeria and United States in this particular context is not that relevant, if you see what I mean. We have a hunter that has promised us for 12 years that when they ride out the Jonathan's government, there will be automatic security come with it. There will be automatic peace come with it. The economy will improve. The whole idea behind APC was a lie, is a lie. What did we notice when Buhari came in? Aggravated corruption, like never thought before. New dimensions to insecurity that you have been reporting.
Well, I mean, I wasn't sure if you'd taken a pause there, but given that there is this kind of sepulchral silence at the moment, let me step in. And move the point to the next thing, because again, as I said, we want to get to as much as possible. You have constantly argued, and a lot of Nigerians would agree with you, that Nigeria's relative decline over the years has been due, at least in part, if not in full, to a deterioration of the rule of law and the quality of this country's institutions, a disease which has left Nigeria vulnerable to the corroding influence, as you pointed out just a minute ago, of the grabbing hand of the rapacious politician. Could it be said that the rule of law is one of the biggest challenges facing the leaders of this country?
Yes. But to make matters even simple for you, is just to put it very, very shortly, the quality of leadership in Nigeria has fallen to the ground. I'll quickly give you 2 examples. I'm not making it up. There is electronic evidence everywhere. A highly placed official of this government said, let everywhere burn. And the next day there were bombings in that state. A serving minister said, let the whole place burn. Please, go back to the 1980s. During President Babangida's time, a military governor just made a passing statement that if he were in service in 1966, he would have joined the coup. Immediately relieved of his commissioning, and that was it. Immediately. This minister who said, let the whole place burn, right now is waxing stronger and stronger and stronger in government. The Nigerian people are not calling for his head because he's too rich, he's too powerful. The president and the vice presidents are so incompetent, they are carried away by their 2027 agenda and the relationship between themselves, that they cannot call a highly placed cabinet member who says, let the whole place burn, for God's sake. Is this leadership? Is this the kind of leader he should have? He is so powerful that, as I speak here, I should be concerned of what he can do and he can't do. Is this leadership or is this brigandage? Well, I'll give you another example of how bad leadership has become, the way leaders think. Peter Obi gave scholarship, together with me, gave scholarship to a 17-year-old tricycle rider who returned 15 million pounds. And another elected official stood up and donated 250 million. $250 million, because Peter Obi and I gave scholarship, thinking that money is all about it. Why wouldn't such people go and steal the resources of their country, or of their states, or of their country? Leadership has crashed. The quality has crashed.
Well, let me take
Rule of law. Rule of law means nothing.
Sure.
Now in Nigeria, justice, okay, can be twisted to fit anything, to the extent that even when the Constitution clearly spells out the justice system can turn justice into injustice, because there is nothing the people can do. Well, you're Nigerians. The message is, look, you're Nigerians. You cannot come out. You cannot challenge. You cannot defend your democracy. So we will do what we want to do.
Right. Until the day you can. But I'm very conscious of the fact that time is slipping away, and we've only got about 9 minutes or so left. I mean, we've gobbled up the first 20 minutes. But what I wanted to ask you is that you talk about leadership. And as I said, many people would agree with you that there needs to be much more upright leadership across the political spectrum in Nigeria. And one of the places that Nigeria has placed hope in for the kind of leadership that you talk about was with the Labour Party, which is your party. How much are you prepared to give vent to what must be your frustration at the internecine conflict between the factions within the Labour Party and the lack of progress in resolving that conflict? As briefly as you can, so that we can move on.
Conflict is in APC. Right now, the so-called...
Well, that's not the question, is it?
I'm answering you.
Right, okay.
Conflict is in APC, not in any other party. Why were powers not transferred to Shetima before Tinubu traveled out? Ask that question. That is what I call conflict.
Well, the question I'm asking you is that you're talking about something that would replace what you say is bad governance. And I'm saying to you, how can your party, the Labour Party, generate the kind of confidence that would make people want to vote for them when it is riven with internecine conflict?
People elect leaders, that is the individuals, not the crisis in a party. These crises, I don't like being speculative. The moment we come to where, be it Peter Obi, be it another candidate that is presented, and I sure hope it's Peter Obi, I'm still with him, that is presented in this party, they will elect Peter Obi, and the problems of Abure and others, which are too tedious for you and I to chat here, will immediately dissipate. But real problem now is within the misruling party in Nigeria. You have a president that is out there frequently for long spells, and you have a vice here who hardly knows his left from his right, who has so many questions to answer about the desperation of politicians to get to power, about things that you and I really can finally get the liver to discuss. That is where problem is, and that's why I've told you that the quality of leadership in Nigeria has fallen to the ground. That is why anything goes. Anything absolutely.
Right. Well, let's talk about the because I'm sort of focusing on that issue of how you're going to put a party together, because I mean you have to have a party. How you're going to have to put a party together that can actually challenge the current government. Let's talk about the reports of a coalition or merger between opposition parties. Conventional wisdom seems to suggest that if the opposition doesn't merge or form such a coalition, and we can see the latest threat from the PDP governors, for example, who seem to be turning their backs on that endeavor, it leaves you all the more vulnerable against the APC and President Tinubu in 2027, doesn't it?
The last coalition that was formed, what happened afterwards? Disaster. APC is a disaster upon Nigeria. Why do you want to form another coalition?
So you don't support the coalition?
Listen, I have not finished. I'm in support of unity. I'm in support of forces coming together. So I'm in support of coalition, not the APC type of coalition. The second part of my answer to you, Labour Party was not a coalition, yet we presented credible data to the Nigerian courts that we scored over 10 million votes over and above APC.
Yeah, but some would argue that that Labour Party is not the same Labour Party you've got now. You wouldn't inspire that kind of confidence in the Nigerian people.
And a better Labour Party shall we make?
Well, we have to wait and see when you make that better Labour Party.
Exactly.
Because for many people, that Labour Party has not been made yet from what they're seeing at the moment.
No, see, don't read a party before elections. You'll be looking at the wrong signals. When the candidates are presented, when they run their campaign, and when we meet at the ballot box, that is when you'll know what a party you're dealing with. And if you remember, I always wanted us, to be underestimated. Until we beat them and they immediately switched off IREV, until they wrote all the results and they changed and all that they did. The same and even better will be done.
And so what do you see now for this country going forward, especially looking at the spur, if you like, towards the 2027 general election, which you could say will be the next pivotal moment in Nigeria and the next opportunity for you to try and wrest power from the people who have it at the moment?
I expect Tinubu to throw in the towel. If he is that smart politician that he turns out to be. You know me, I say the truth. For someone to have organized 2007, culminating in his electoral heist in 2023, that person must be super smart politician. I'm not praising him at all. It's not good to be what really he is that I don't want to say. But look, he skipped 2007 and jokingly made Atiku candidate, made Ribadu and somebody 11, made Buhari in 15, Buhari won, and then skipped 2019 and then stole 2023. If he is that smart, everything is there for him that he's going to lose 2027. If he is that smart, because everything is there. There are two possible candidates that I cannot mention, and they are the nemesis of Tinubu. Tinubu's time has come. It has been proven that APC is a lie. Buhari did not develop Nigeria. Buhari did not provide security. Buhari did not fight corruption. Neither will Tinubu ever do this. So going forward, I see APC losing this election. I see Nigerians somehow uniting. Listening to what someone like me is saying that, look, if you cannot practice this democracy, it's not for you. And then Nigerians will decide to come out and practice democracy for the first time. And then bad leadership will begin to have no hiding place in Nigeria. And then gradually we'll begin to heal our land. We'll begin to recover. We'll begin to unite and take each other's as fellow Nigerians, brothers and sisters. Their time is up.
On that note,
the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Mr. Nyesom Wike, is holding a media charge in Abuja, addressing issues on FCT governance and development in Rivers State.
Who's in trouble? Where people don't want peace? No.
Journalists, officials and stakeholders are on ground to hear the minister's views on FCT administration and national politics.
You want that back? Have I done it? Yes.
On the PDP crisis and the 2027 elections, Wike is voicing concern over the party's disunity and lack of focus. And when asked if he thinks the PDP is ready for the 2027 elections, this is what he had to say.
They are not ready. It's very obvious. You see, I have told you, look, I have an examination. I'm going to class to read. Indeed, am I reading? Am I studying? Yeah, you don't need to deceive anybody that you know you're not reading. You're only trying to let people know that you have carried your bag to class. So I'm seeing my colleagues in the going to prep. Let me go out. You reach there. You're doing nothing. Then you say, but I want to study now. You know yourself. So people cannot say for sure. And I have said, it's not a question of whether you like me. It's not about whether you like. You don't, like I've said this. You don't need to like me. What I'm saying, is it correct? What I'm saying, is it what will help the party? All this struggle, power struggle, cannot help us.
He also addressed the political tension in Rivers State.
I wanted outright removal of the governor. As a politician, I'm not happy. But for the interest of the state, the president did the right thing.
As a lawyer?
No, I'm coming. Already the matter is in court. But people must say the truth. The governor was gone. He was gone. Yes, he was gone. So when people say, President did this, I say, look, if that's where they should be worshiping, they should be worshiping Mr. President. Every morning go to the President, can we wash your feet for serving us?
On land and infrastructure in Abuja, Wike is revoking allocations in Maitama over unpaid fees and terminating inactive contracts.
Government has allocated Maitama 2 years ago. It is now, I said it. We have to develop infrastructure here. You apply that you want land. And government's okay, follow the process. And within 21 days, you've not paid 300,000 naira to have their papers. For Christ's sake. For Christ's sake. I mean, we like to do things, we don't like to follow procedure. Supreme Court has come to say, look, every land belongs to FCT. Therefore, there's nothing like area council land.
Wike is talking about procedure, and he just confirmed that I want the total removal of Fubara. You know, and this man is talking about procedure. Did they follow the procedure, the constitutional rule concerning an elected governor? And he's bragging that yes, I wanted him to be removed totally. Then you are talking about procedure. When it's suitable for you, fine. If it's not, the other way around. I appreciate you all, my people. That's all I have for you guys today in terms of videos. I just want to take these articles quickly. I think I have just one article here to quickly showcase. It's still about the insecurity in the state, though. I just want to take the headline, and that's it. As you can see right there, we lived under Boko Haram for 6 years. They patrol our villages, collect taxes, but no residents. Oh, wow. I'm not going to take this, though, but just leave it right there. For 6 years, Boko Haram were collecting taxes and all that right there. Anyway, I appreciate you all, my people. Thank you very much for your time. For those of you who are joining us right now, I appreciate you all. Our season's greetings. Happy Easter to every one of you. Tomorrow is the D-Day of the Easter. I appreciate you all. Please press on the like button, help us to share. We're just going to talk right now. I have only one person on the panel, so we're going to take it right there. But meanwhile, somebody can press on the dollar sign as well if you can. Encourage what we do here. Let me come to my brother, Black Panther. Black Panther, if you're there, it's good that I have you on the show.
Hey, thank you, my brother. I'm just early because I want to blow some heat. I will be very quick by grace of God because I'm going somewhere.
That's why I want to go for Eddie.
Excuse me. I want to thank you once again for bringing out a good stuff, and with your due diligence and consistency in investigating and trying to know the accurate things to bring together so that we can really elaborate on it. I want to thank you also for bringing an atmosphere where we can, you know, for us too, to do our own investigation and research on so many things, so that when we are bringing our output, then the people will start learning. And every one of us, despite we are teaching people, we are also learning ourselves. Even we that are speaking, we are learning a lot, because nobody has autonomy over anything. Everybody got to have a share to cut it out and bring it to the round table so that we can learn more and we can go further to read more on where we left it over. I want to thank you specially for it, and may God come to bless you and keep you strong. You need strength. That is what you need, strength of God to continue it, because if it's ordinary, like normal, it's everybody don't forget this damn thing that is happening. Now, who cares about all this thing? Because people we are fighting for, they are not waking up. They are, despite their own issue themselves, they are not willing. It's a little bit of them that are willing, and we are trying to make sure that they wake up. I want to thank you for doing a good job. You have put your own that you can do to your fatherland. So let every other person try his own best to put two, because it makes 2 or 3 to make a good soup. You know, I want to thank you especially for it. I want to thank all the speakers that have been here consistently, those that are coming in. May God bless every one of us, and let us be very, very, let us do this as a sign of love for the entire people of that country, quote and unquote. because they are human beings like us. Let us go deep and research. Let us learn. Let us listen. Let us not argue too much, because when we argue too much, we derail. So let us argue and give constructive arguments, so that, because in our argument, truth, things, people are learning from it too. People are learning from it. So let us be very constructive, and let us ask ourselves questions too. It is good we ask ourselves questions, because the question you might ask me might be the question somebody out there want to ask. So let us do that. Let us do that. Please, I beg every one of us. Mommy, that's why, may God bless you. I want to thank you very much for giving us a son to come out, and for one special thing, for training him to be steadfast and to be truthful, because you laid the foundation. And that foundation, he is sitting on that foundation now. And he's growing, building it up. What will a man do when his foundation is rickety? There's nothing he can do. Even the Bible also said it. So, mommy, may God continue to bless you and make you live long, so that you will benefit from the fruit of your labor. That which you have sown into him, you will reap it in abundance in Jesus' mighty name. I want to thank every other parent out there that are sowing good seed into their children, into us, we the speakers. I want to thank our parents for sowing that seed. As you have sown into us, we are going to sow into our children too. We are going to do the same thing, because we have no other race. We have no other country. We all, both outside and inside, we are feeling the pain. If we lose our inheritance, which is in this country, quote unquote, Nigeria, what else can we present to our children? And the generation coming after us, what are we going to present to them? That is the big question that every one of us will ask. And the future will ask that question for us. What did you do to let loose your inheritance? Our inheritance is in this country. We must not let it loose, because God gave it to us. Instead of us making everything to go down the drain, let us depart and go our way, so that we reduce the killings, the wasteful exorbitant of these wicked politicians that Nnamdi Azikiwe has spoken about. That if you don't do something, Congo will be a child's play, and this is becoming an aberration over the institution that we are trying to make as a race. That is why some people say, black men, what is wrong with us? The white people will come to a round table and speak and have a way forward, but we will refuse to come to a round table and speak and positively converge at a place and say, this is our convergence has brought the truth out of us. We must all face the truth. If we cannot face the truth, we are painting it around. Oh, Nigeria is because of the people in the land, the people that are leading that because of. That is not the cause of your problem. You have refused, after the colonial era, you have refused to converge and speak truth to yourself. That is why we're having these shenanigans. That is why we're having this now. Like I told you, you see what Fayoshe is saying, you see what the brother is saying, you see what a lot of them are saying. They are not trying to tell you that, oh, it is the time for rotational. It is the we've told you all that rotational presidency, rotational governance is not democracy. But people will say, no, the way Nigeria is discredited, blah, 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 blah. You can see what is going on now. Have you seen your rotational presidency? Have you seen how it has gagged everyone to go into his own tent? No matter how evil that comes out of my tent, because of rotational president, I will support that evil. That is what Fayoshe is telling you all. And the other governor of Ibadan or your state said, oh, I will not be used against the evil man that was elected to pray. I will not be used against the evil. He has categorized the entire West as evil. If you see your brother doing evil, will you leave him in doing the evil? Right? Or you deter him from doing evil and take over the place and push him aside so that you can perpetrate good to your people. Is that not what happened in the history of the Yoruba land? Is that not what happened? Any evil that comes, they take the evil out, and the Yoruba man will sit there as the good to make sure the people benefit the good of the of the governance that they are having. Is that not what has been? That is part and parcel of the history. But now they are trying to change the history of the Yoruba man. You see what they are doing? You see evil, close your eyes. I said it here before. I said, let it not be. I push that as a sign of wisdom. Let it not be. We all will now say, let us support Agbado. I have been saying that thing. People should be remember this thing that I said it to. Let it not be. We all will not fight a fight. We all of even us, some of us, yes, will not fight a fight that it is rotational. Let the South rule 8 years, Agbado rule 8 years. Then we'll be supporting evil to rule over the land. That is what's going to happen. No matter how this Agbado man is, even I'm being skeptical. I'm very, very, very skeptical. I'm even investigating the vice president of PO. I'm investigating him now. Because making some statement, there's a red flag in the statement. I have not finished yet, but I'm going to couple it up. If he continues to make sense, I'll be watching. I'm watching everything that he's speaking. I'm not that stupid to follow. He said the word of a man is who he is. Every word that you spill out there, every leadership that we have in the country, every word they spill out, please, my brothers and sisters, watch those words and put it on the round table and think it critically so that you know the way forward. Now, I am praying. I'm praying with all my everything I have that Atiku should contest in this election. People will ask me why, but don't worry. I won't say the why now. Let it continue. The why will begin to show its faces to every one of us. We'll begin to see one picture. There's a picture that will come out of it that will make all of us to even say, let him contest. That is what I am praying for. Because what happened in the other election will not happen again. What happened in the last election will not happen again. Because this is the last election. If it comes to place, that the last election that will turn and decide whether Nigeria will be a nation or whether Nigeria will split. Because as I'm talking now, people are coupling every situation that is happening in the north, in the west, in the south, in the Niger Delta. They are coupling it together because they are about to move a motion forward. And I was surprised when our professor of rice and Agbado, Professor Soyinka, was given a platform in the United Nations to speak. He went there to speak rubbish. He went there to speak nonsense. That is a man they gave. That's why people begin to question his laurel they gave to him. Your people are dying in your country. The North is we are under war now. And you went to United Nations to speak as if you are reading poets to them. And all of them were shaking their head. They were even happy you didn't go that place. Because they're looking at you like, I don't know what they would to describe you. Your people are dying. You could not even present that little opportunity, that little light they gave you. You could not make sure that light glow so that the people can see with the light to see what is happening in your country. Your own fellow patriot that you sing, you fought for, you went to the street for. They are taking down children in jails, small kids that has not even sinned against anybody. They went there and slain them with their mother. I know of a family. I read about them. 8 of them. They were sleeping. All of them gone. Disappear. Their name is cancelled. Why? Because nobody knows the reason. Because one person is greedy, selfish, because of money, because of land that you will not take to anywhere. You are fighting for a God that you don't know. What kind of a God would be so evil that will direct you to fight for him and slay your own thing, your own brother that you cannot create? I've said it long time ago that the only thing people will say, oh, Islam is this. Islam is not it's not something you talk to them. They don't like the round table. What they like, history has shown. The Houthi in Yemen, the Hamas in Gaza, and the one in just at the border of Israel. History has shown, even in Iraq, Iran, history has shown the only thing they listen to is fire. It's eye for an eye. And history has shown they've not won any war. They've not won any war. They've not won. Anybody that stereotype as, oh, they won this, they've not won any war. Rather, their people were tamed down. And they don't care if their brothers is, if their wife, their children is spy, they don't care. Because these people are from the den of evil. Satanism is what they practice. It's what they practice. It's also in Christendom. They practice Satanism. Look at a pastor, a Nigerian pastor in South Africa. After constituting nuisance, I don't know how, whether he bribed himself through. He escaped it and he was acquitted. Immediately they were giving that judgment. The person that spoke and reported him, a human rights crusader, was slain. Immediately gave it. The lady that reported him was slain, was shot down in his own backyard, in his own doorstep. That's to show you the evil in both religions. That is why we say personalize it. Don't let one person indoctrinate you. Show yourself to your God and know your God. What is happening? We cannot resist it by ourselves. We can only resist it with the wisdom of God that they are open to us. That is what we can use. Look at what is happening. I am not surprised when they are giving Boko Haram white cloth, they swear with Quran. They are already inculcating them into another level of terrorism. That is what they are doing. They are inculcating them, paying loyalty to the Sultan. That's why he laid the hands on that Quran. Because when the Sultan is sworn in, he lays his hand on the Quran. Then the Sultan is not the head of the Islamic world. So when the Sultan or any of them bring Quran to them, they are what? They are subjected to the Sultan. Whatever he says, that is why the Sultan will always support them. You can bear me witness. You see what he has spoken all along since 2015. What he has been speaking. So Nigerians, like VDM will say, you are alone by yourself. As we always say, these politicians, all of them, it's just 1%. That is good. 1%. The rest 99%, they are evil. Politicians who have studied in University of Lagos, Benin, Ife. I will not be specific, but you know where I'm going to. I spoke out here that a governor, after ruling for 8 years, Obaseki, cannot produce a pipe-borne water for the state. He said, you know what the answer he gave me? He said, oh, we are not used to pipe-borne water. We are used to borehole. What he spoke here is the mentality of the hierarchy of the politician you have out there. If he can speak like this, what about them up there that don't even care about your existence? So Nigerians, it is for an eye, or do I always say, for an eye for an eye. If you don't secure your territory, somebody will help you to secure it. And that is what I have said it. I'm only putting it. I will say it out here to every Adolite. I said it. I've been saying it out. What will make this country really go on real fight? It will come from the old Bende. It will not come from Bayelsa because they sold out. It will come from the old Bende. The thing will come from there. It will not come from the east. It will come from the old Bende. And I know with the power of our ancestors bestowed upon us, we will make it happen. Because everybody is behaving like as if they've lost their life, hope, everything. Your land is being taken from you. You sit down there. Somebody dealt with their cow. The governor is saying, oh, we investigate the cow. Meanwhile, they are your people. You are telling them, oh, I am sorry, I failed you. So you are not going to investigate a life that is bigger than that of a cow, which God has commanded you to do justice to any animal on earth. God did not name all the animal. It is you that named the animal. He gave you the power to name animal, and he gave you power over them because he knows you are the best of God, not the animal. You are living. God will not use a stone to praise himself. He will use you. He won't allow it. He will use us. We are ready to be used to praise his name, the God that created the heaven and earth. Why are we like this? Nigerians, there is no way. There's no, look at the military, they are saying it. I even want our military boys from the south, from the east, to all resign in mass and go back to your tent, all Israel, and do the needful. Train your brothers and sisters on how to defend themselves. Just to defend themselves. We must be proactive. We must not sit for them to come. We go after them. That is what is so. That is what the military is doing. They want them to come before they react. That is wrong. That is wrong. That means you have conspired with the terrorists. That's what the government is doing. United States government, they know about it. Europe, they know about it. That the Nigerian government have the list of the sponsors. Do you think other countries don't have the sponsors? They don't have the list. They have the list. But they are waiting for us. We that are free to speak, they are waiting for us to do the needful. And I thank God that men of the Nigerian enclave that are outside the country, they are compiling issues together. They are compiling files together. When they present it, I will see where all these people will escape to. Now we see where they all will escape to. All these Nigerian politicians, whether you are from West, whether you are from Edo State, whether you are Calabar, all of you are satanic. I don't care. All of you are satanic. You sit down there, it's as if you kiss the ring of Lucifer. You cannot do the good thing again. You go to church every day. You give thanksgiving. But look, children, the worst of it, the generation of Nigeria, quote and unquote, is being slain to the altar of Lucifer. And you guys sat down there, you say you have been bestowed power to rule over the people. God, in the infinite, with his might, he will show you who he is. Because he showed Ramsey who he is. And every firstborn of Egypt were taken. That was when Ramsey knew that there is a God in the Jews. That was when he recognized God in the people of the nation Israel. That's what I tell you. God even know that what they know is for eye for an eye. God knew that it's for an eye they know. That is the only language they listen to. If the Sultan of Sokoto will say, we that are postulating peace, harmony in the land through the network they're giving us, and he's saying we are all terrorists. You can see who is bankrolling everything. Nobody will tell you who is bankrolling. Nobody will tell you who told Buhari to hide the list. Nobody will tell you. You know who is bankrolling terrorism in the north. Now we stand to bring them to the south. But I told you they cannot do it. I stand on my ground. They cannot do it because the people will fight. The people will fight. Nations are not taken like that. Nations, there's no part of the history that nation that have been fight did not revolt. It is never done. The Christians are more than the Muslim in Nigeria. Whether you like it or not, the part somebody was saying some time ago that it doesn't have the real statistics of Nigeria itself. All in the whole of the world, there's nowhere the population of a nation is more in the desert than in the south, where the grasses, the weather are okay. There is nowhere in the world. I'm a statistician. I read mathematics and statistics. There is nowhere. If you have it, come bring it here. There is nowhere in the world. That is why they are refusing population census. They say they have the numbers. What they are telling you that they know how to read and know how to write the numbers on paper. Why we know how to say the truth on paper? That is different. When they wanted to set up a national identity card, the man that was supposed to do it from the West, they killed the man. They killed him. Something happened. He died. The man that revealed that some of the governors are there. What happened to him? He went to the hospital. The next thing we heard, he died. Come on, Nigerians, wake up. Wake up and smell the rats. Where it is. Smell it where it is. We have been sleeping for too long. The only thing they know is for an eye for an eye. That is why they told you that all the mineral resources in the south, in the north, they own it. It is not you. If they have the guts to do that, they are ready, but they will always fail. There's no part of the world they've won. They've not won. When the people arise over them, the terrorists, they will always lose. Except we want to give them our land, they will always lose. Go and check history. They will lose. Thank you, Manager. May God bless you. I bowed here to say, Nigerians, please, I beg you, let us wake up. Because I know when the flame goes up, some of us will come in. Some of us will go into the land and come and join you guys. Because it is, what else are you living for when your inheritance are taken away from you? When your children no longer know where they come from. You cannot speak on that. We are ready. May God bless us. May God bless Edo. We should start speaking. Because I know we resist anything that will come to our land. It has just begun. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother Black Panther. I have to give you that long minutes because you were the first to join me here. And apart from that, that submission was a very, very, very sounding and echoing submission, because we need to call ourselves out. No, I've not called you. I'm talking, sir. You are next. We need to continue to call ourselves out. Although we'll be saying it for a while, wake up Nigerians, but it has become a chorus where you just say, oh, God forbid, the normal word in Nigeria, God forbid, I rebuke, God forbid, I rebuke. You know, that's what Nigerians wake up looks like now. A lot is happening to our faces and nothing we are doing about it. It's very, very, very sad. Thank you once again, my brother, for that wonderful submission. I want to appreciate you, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel. Thank you very much for the super chat. I'm very, very grateful. Your pocket never runs dry. And thanks for all that you do, your consistency, your support and encouragement always here on this channel. Okay, give us a mandate. It's your turn to speak to us. Madam Deborah, I'm going to call you back when Give Us a Mandate finish his submission. Go ahead, sir. Good evening to you.
Well, I was evening to you and then to the panelists and Nigerians all over the world. I greet everyone. All protocols are duly observed. Thank you very much. Mine is just going to be a question on the fact that those media channels that come to interview Wiki, does he has a share in those comments? If anybody knows, because I just imagine how those guys will stoop so low and just.
It's brown envelope.
Okay, because I mean,
it's brown envelope. Nothing. It's just brown. It's just brown. It's just packaged.
And that lady from China as well. I mean,
it's nothing to Wiki. It's for this one. It's nothing to Wiki. Wiki will distribute 2.5 or 6 5 million to each of them. 5 million every couple of months or every quarter. 5 million. It's nothing to Wiki. 4 or 5 of them, 20 million. It's nothing. It's looted money. So it's brown envelope, and they will continue to take it. That's the problem we have in Nigeria.
Mr. Jonathan, you don't finish me for a year. Laugh won't finish me.
And so if it is brown envelope, then how are these people? How then can they say they are working for Nigerians? I was surprised to even see that lady there, that Igbo lady. Yeah, she's some that green.
Mokwe, yeah.
Yeah, Maokwe.
Yeah.
Wow. It's so sad. I think the only TV channel that is not there is Arise. Ah, wow. Nigeria is gone. Well, on this issue of Boko Haram, I think Black Panther, maybe we can bring this to you again. Seeing this today, we said it here before. People need to wake up, because these guys, they have an agenda, and the agenda they are doing now, this is caught in the eyes of camera, right? They are even bold to even show it to the Nigerians that these are radicalized Boko Harams. And so what is the agenda? The agenda is to buy. That is the agenda. Well, I don't have much to say. I'll just leave it here, maybe for others to speak. But honestly, it is so sad. Thank you.
All right. Give us a mandate. Thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate you. Thanks for that short submission and a wonderful question. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan, for answering that question rapidly. All right, Michael Ogedemaro, thank you very much, sir, for that wonderful super chat. I'm very, very grateful. Your pocket never run dry. God bless you, sir. Thank you very much. Let me call Madam Deborah back. Madam Deborah, I don't know if you are there. Before I call on someone else on the panel, I just want to call you back, please. I want you to pick your time because you'll be calling in. All right, Madam Deborah is not available right now. I'd like us to move on. Unfortunately, she's not there. Okay, maybe she might come back when I'm still here. But let's move on to the next one. Midwest people. Oga Midwest people, you on your camera for the first time. Now only your head I see. I don't see your face. That make me not carry you in. If you are on your camera, you put your face to the camera so that I know saying that you did there. I don't want anybody to impersonate you. Good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us.
Yes, sir. Good evening. I greet everybody, my fellow panelists. I greet every one of you. For me, I have to go straight to this very topic, state governance and or state government plus the federal government collaboration, releasing repented Boko Haram and terrorists. So for me, I think they are fulfilling their dreams. They have a dream, and that dream is to dominate and to conquer. Nigeria as a whole, even me and you that is here, whether we like it or not, we are also member of Islamic Organization Council. And we have a seat there. It was not debated. People did not vote. They imposed it on us. So for them, they have been motivated by their belief, their ideology. And for many years, I think also our people who claim to be spiritual leaders, who were Christians, pastors and all, they have failed us. They gave us ill doctrine and God will do everything. We understand God will do everything, but sometimes we as a human must stand in for God to help us, whether we like it or not. So today also they've divided us. They don't even have clear vision about how nation is being built. Everything was spiritual, 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 spiritual. And today here we have. First of all, these guys that they are going to release today, they are barefoot soldiers. Police can never trace their whereabouts. They have been doing it. Buhari did a lot, and they are still doing it. Why our own people are languishing in jail? And those that they have buy for many years, they have gone. And the question is, who is next? Nobody is saving the country. And these guys are not going to stop. If these so-called repented evil people have truly repented from their evil, it would have been beneficial to the state. By now, we're not supposed to say anything like what is going on today across the country. We know what happened in Plateau State a few days ago, and this Plateau and Benue State. So it's sad, but for me, I pray for our leader in the South to see that these guys are only just fulfilling their dream. And for those who are telling us impeach president, impeach, when you impeach president, who will not go there? Can't you ask yourself a question? That is the question we have to ask ourselves. They've messed up this country for a very long time ago. People were just waiting, maybe we will pass it. But we realize that there's no way. People are after power. They want to rule. They want to dominate. It was a big crisis even before the independence. After the independence, here we are. So we should ask ourselves a question: if you remove Tinubu, who next will go? What difference is that person going to? Because this is a legal process or due process later. Then what is that person's dream? Is it not the same dream of releasing their own people and distribute them as a barefoot soldiers everywhere? They are well trained. Look how physical fit they had. Watch them closely. That when you deploy this kind of people for a combat, that they will not fight. So we just have to, I don't know, let our leaders watch this one carefully. We have our own people rotting in our own, I don't know whether president will call it, I don't know whether it's forbidden to mention, they are out there suffering and no one is releasing them because the governor have power to go and free all of them. That's what the constitution said, a huge population of them. But maybe time is come, everybody will be freeing their own and be training them, because we have gotten to a point where every man realizes that they have to defend their land. So I pray that the best way to defend is through coming together, not just individual. Defend your land.
We can't hear you anymore, sir. We can't hear you anymore.
Are you hearing me now?
Now you are back. Please, just leave your phone the way it is. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So I just pray that our leaders can also look into their own dream. Their own dream is to live in a place that is developed, a place that where humans can be human. And they have been making, a lot of efforts. Most of the place where we come from is number one in terms of hospitality. And today, Benue is a victim because of hospitality, so we should learn from it. People are tripping into our land from everywhere. And we don't know we don't have any information, doctors or anything about them, who they have, what is their past record. Nigeria don't have record of anybody. So we have to open our eyes and see this reality. Sometimes when I go to some channel, I see the high level of hatred against Benin. I wonder what is happening. Have we ruled this country? How come we are people's problem? Sometimes I find it hard to figure out what exactly is going on. So we should learn from it. Sometimes when you are too open to people, you are too good to people, it is easy for them to pay people back with evil. So I pray for our leader to start using that Benin spirit. It put us together as Midwest people. We have lived for close 500 years with governance, with histories and proof. That Benin was the first place to recognize the independence of Brazil. History is there. I don't believe in people who want to narrate history of 14th century about people. You read this book, you read that, and be insulting them, when you cannot even prove your own history with any single proof. So we should come back again, because whenever we put our heads together to demand for something, we always have it. Let's have our space so we can develop our space for the best of the future of the born generation. These guys that they have released, they are barefoot soldiers, and they are just fulfilling their dreams. That is my submission tonight. I don't condemn them, but they should do their things in their space. And that is all we have to fight for. There should be boundaries to things. We can't continue to fold our hands. And those are all over the world. Benins and all over, they are all over the world. And when I mean Benin, I mean both Edo, debtors and everywhere. And most of them with their brain, they find it difficult to come back into that society now, which is a huge loss. Imagine people coming back with different idea from America, idea from Canada, idea from Europe, and this is what builds Scandinavia today. When they return from America, they never lack again. So they suffered, they traveled, and that opened their eyes to see life. So I believe we have the tools, we have the opportunity, we have the resources, human resources, but the ground is being affected by evil people. So we should start controlling them. We should not start trusting anybody. Nigeria is heading towards a very, very complex situation. But if we are united, people will stay clear. That's all. As my brother really rightly said, anytime that region or people of that area, they make demand, people listen. We have been quiet for many years does not mean we are weak. Now that the situation now is now beyond any reasonable doubt that something terrible is happening and the worst is yet to come, And I think our people should start rallying around. And I believe they are also doing it to the best they can for the interest of their people and for the interest of those who love peace. And this is what I believe. We're not discriminating against anybody when we do our things. But if you don't like it, you stay clear. That's all. So let them start putting, because Edo is vulnerable. 8 years, past 8 years was a disaster. In this platform, the rationality of planting all those pakane, I condemn it. I said, encourage our farmer to expand their farming skills so they can have enough food. We don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. I keep on saying, if they remove those bridges in the north and foods are not coming to the south, the fertile land cannot feed their people. So these guys who are releasing their people today, they have what is called long-term planning. And that's why they are pushing everybody. They planned it long time ago when so many people in the certain people, or everything that cluttered their head is just power and how to rule. These guys were, coming in, taking advantage, buchanizing people, creating a lot of problem, and we end up talking and heal against ourselves. They listen carefully. They saw the division, the distrust. They know it will be difficult for these people to quickly come together, but they have one key. Okay, they go to let's just give me a few minutes just to round up. They just go, or some seconds. They just go to one place to go and worship together. And from there, one person can tell them this is what you're going to do. You see them going towards that direction. On our side, we will be arguing against ourselves. My advice is that we should see this reality. Benue is bleeding because of hospitality. Edo people should check those you are taking into your life. If you see what is coming from them, threaten your existence, start pushing them to wherever they come from, irrespective of whom they are. We should start it now. Thank you very much, Naja Wash. I give the space to another person.
Okay, I'll go meet those people. Thank you very much, sir. The most interesting part of your submission that I like is you trying to urge those citizens to protect themselves. I'll just leave it like that. If they cannot digest what that means, it's not up to them. You need to protect yourself. If you're waiting for Pueblo to protect you or Tinubu to protect you, or guy you buy for free, that's it. Thank you very much for that submission once again. I appreciate you. Guys, I appreciate every one of you right there. Please do your part by pressing on the like button, help us to share. As I call on the next person on the panel, which is Mr. Jonathan, then I'll come to you, Abdul Malik. Mr. Jonathan, it's good to have you on the show today. Good evening to you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I greet you once again.
Thank you.
Again, we're still in the Easter mode. So I greet you again. Happy Easter. And all fellow panelists, happy Easter to everyone. God bless you. Mr. Elvis, God bless you all. Fellow panelists, Mommy Diaspora, I greet you once again. Happy Easter. God bless you abundantly. And all the commenters, the callers, I greet you all. God bless you all greatly. Welcome. I will just quickly today, I will just start from where, one of the areas that I touched on yesterday. Because today's news is still relevant to that. So, but you see, the question that my brother asked me earlier, why they are doing all these journalists. First of all, those ones are not, it is stomach journalism, stomach infrastructure journalism that they are doing in Nigeria. Because when each and every time you sit down and you are watching their interview, you will be amazed, because you will know somebody will say something, a politician will tell them something on national TV. You that sit down there watching, you are right there in your head. You know the next question that this journalist, even the baby, a baby. If you put a smart 6-7-year-old quiet and listening, that baby will know the next question. Talk less of how much more a so-called trained journalist, but they will evade that question stylishly, sometimes brazenly. They will just leave it so that they can give the politicians the room to perpetrate the lies and the propaganda. So it is always very clear each and every time that these are stomach infrastructure journalists. It's a budget. The Wiki already have their annual budget. It's not even a month. Wiki already set their budget for the year. I don't know what it is. 200, 300, 400, 500 million naira. He has set their budget. Their money is set. He put it one side. So every 2 months, every quarter, or every 3 months, which is every week we call them. He has, you know, it's well prepared, and he will give them, and that's where they are. That's how they sustain. Those ones that they are very fortunate. They find themselves, as far as they are concerned, very, very fortunate. It's an opportunity for them that they see, and they cherish it. They guide it so much. They are destroying Nigeria. They are part of our problem. I'm very, very mindful of my word. Problem. I didn't say problems. They are the major part of our problem. One singular problem that we have in Nigeria. This set of journalists are playing a gigantic part of that problem. Destroying Nigeria. The media alone can bring the Nigerian government to our nails. The media alone, leave the Nigerian people aside now, just the media. Okay, let them do their work. Let NBC close all of them. And then the whole world will know that, yes, we don't have media. Take their license. Close, shut down Arise. Shut down channels. Shut down Punch newspaper and Vanguard and Premium Times, and let there be only TVC in Nigeria. They themselves will be ashamed. Shut them down. If that should be their own sacrifice, their names will go down in history, that they played their own role. They played their role effectively. I dare them to shut down channels, shut down Arise, shut down News Central, shut down AIT, shut down Punch and Vanguard, shut all of them down, take their license. How you will operate the same way. You know, these people, they are clueless. The same way that the Sultan came the other day and you know, affirmed that social media, because as far as he's concerned, he's very, very sure about it. He affirmed that social media is a terrorist organization. It is the same social media that is clueless morons are still using to propagate. Because it is the same media that you, the Nigerian government, will still use for your propaganda. So go ahead and shut all of them. Shut them off. Close them. Take their licenses. Let them go. How you will operate effectively. So that tells us that, you know, my brother said earlier, Nigerians, wake up. Just to wake up. What is going on? Just wake up. What is going on here? The media alone can save Nigeria. But they refuse to. That's why I said they are the major part of our problem. In fact, very, very big one. Because the platform is there. Millions of Nigerians don't have the platform. The only thing that they have are their voices. But you have the platform, the megaphone, so to say. But you refuse to use it. You are using all your publishers, all of them, the likes of people that we grew up as our mentor. John Momo, back in the days. John Momo, the owner of Channels News Today. Among the people that inspires people like us to say we want to study journalism. We are seeing him on NTA back then. When in my own family, all my siblings, they are studying accountancy, they are studying law. I refuse. I say I want to study mass communication. They bounce on me. What are you going to do with that in Nigeria? You are not going to get job. Because I was inspired. Those are the people that we're looking up to, the likes of John Momo, who is the owner of Arise, of Channels Today. And many of them, you know, the publisher of Vanguard, and so on and so on. I can list their names back then. But where are they today? They refuse. They have already collided and colluded with the ruiners of Nigeria. I'm saying this today, that the media alone single-handedly can bring the Nigerian government to our nails. Or bring the Nigerian government to our nails. But they refuse to. And that is why that nation is on the verge of institutionalizing terrorism. Terrorism is at the verge of being institutionalized in Nigeria as we speak. Wake up, Nigeria. What are you looking for? A grade 1 or a first-class traditional ruler or a religious ruler said social media is a terrorist organization. In my own language, I will say it and I will interpret it. They will say, "Aitete mole, ole moloko," meaning that you are not fast enough to catch the thief. The thief will catch you. You will become the thief. The thief that comes to your farm. If you are not fast enough, you are not smart enough, the thief will turn you to thief in your own farm. In our own country, they are calling us terrorists, and they are the terrorists. Because why? We are sleeping. That is what they are calling us now. They are calling all of us, you and I, terrorists. Whereas they are the terrorists. They just confirmed, set free, almost 300 and something, 390, ex-Boko, they call them ex-Boko Haram. They set them free into the society. And then they will be calling you and I terrorists. You see, they want to change the narrative effectively. That's it. Then you and I will become terrorists. And the real terrorists, the real one, will become the owners of the land. That's another point for you. Wake up, Nigeria. The governor of a state in Nigeria set up an inquiry to investigate the crime, the death of 36 cows. Over 100 human beings were unlived, slaughtered. A few days ago, nothing of such happened. You are on the verge of institutionalization of terrorism in that country. They are going there. They are going there. Nigeria is an anomaly. Anomaly, and is effectively on the verge of being institutionalized as a terrorist country. Aside from the extremist countries that we know, we all know those countries. We know them. There's no need to mention names. We know the extremist nations that you and I can call their terrorist country. We all know them. That country, Nigeria, is on the verge of joining that club. Because I don't say it is beyond human reasoning, rationale, that a governor, an arm of the government, will set up an inquiry to investigate the buying of 36 cows. And over 100 people buy. Nothing will come out of it. That was the reason why I said I will go back to what I said yesterday. I will reference it. Where are the cows? All these people. They are the owners of all these cows that you are seeing. That is why it is their investment. When Nigerians wake up to realize that, and I gave an example, yes, a few weeks back. I said in Kogi State, this is what they did. You see that area where they buy those cows, they would dare not go there again with their cows. That is how they cherish their investment. That is their investment. Especially when they kill the young cows. The young ones, because it's just, they see them as human beings. Like, these young cows are the ones that will bring forth the next generation for them, the next generation of cows. They guard them, they protect them. This is their investment. That's why the governor, where is your ranch? Governor Mufwang of Plateau State, where is your ranch in Nigeria? Where are the ranches of your friends and co-ruiners of Nigeria? Where are their ranches? You are parading cows all over the street of Nigeria. That is why they will fight with their last breath, with the last breath that is in them to protect those cows. I said it here yesterday. Some of them have as much as 1,000 cows, 500 cows. Put that into perspective in Nigeria today. You are talking of billions of naira. Some of them have investment. I'm not saying this. These are facts. $1,000 cows with an average of just conservatively 500,000 naira. Just do the maths on your head. 500 times 500,000. Some of them have as much as 2,000 cows, and they know their value in the market. They have investment worth 20 billion, 30 billion, up to 50 billion in cows. That's why they will protect those cows. They don't care. They don't give a damn. Where are your ranches? No ranches. They refuse to do the needful. Ban open grazing. Set up your ranches. If you want to buy the land, buy it. And in the name of trying to take over people's land, the people that are rearing this cow, they go about with AK-47. AK-47, and the governor of Plateau State gave a speech, a speech on the TV the other day, saying that the people should protect themselves with what? With knife and with sticks. When the people that are coming to destroy their lives are coming with AK-47, I said they should protect themselves with knives, Abi. Now they buy those cows. We are setting up an inquiry. Should that even come out at all? That's why, for me, I come to that conclusion personally with all these reasons that we have seen in the last few days, that nation is on the verge of being institutionalized as a terrorist country. There is nothing else. An elder statesman, a religious leader, a major one for that matter, as far as Nigeria is concerned, said social media is a terrorist organization. A governor setting up an inquiry to investigate the death or the buying of 36 cows. What else do you want? What else are you looking for? The governor of a state visiting another state to go there and pay restitution, running to billions of naira for some people that call themselves hunters. And you say the country is not on the verge of being institutionalized. The same country, 390 former terrorists were pardoned, and they are being allowed back into the society in the name of in the name that they have been rehabilitated. If that is not a country that has slipped, I'm not even saying that is sleeping, that has already slipped into that category of an extremist nation, then maybe maybe we'll have to find another definition. That's unfortunate. That's where we are today in Nigeria. What a shame. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I appreciate it.
Mr. Jonathan, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. God bless you. Abdul Malik, it's good to have you on the show today. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Ninja Watch. Good evening, Nigerian. Good evening, everybody in the panel. Federal government free 390 Ex-Boko Haram to the society. And those people should be in the prison. But I don't really understand why federal government of Nigeria, they are the sponsor of Boko Haram. It is clear, it is obvious. People that are supposed to be in the prison It's only Nigeria I see they embrace criminality. They celebrate criminality. And people that they are innocent, they label them as a criminal. But the real criminal, they are there. How can you free such people to the society? What do you want them to provide or to do to the society? What is the improvement are they going to give to the society? Federal government, they are the sponsor of Boko Harams. That is the reason why the list of the sponsoring, they have not yet released the list. That is the solution to end the Boko Haram insurgency in Nigeria. If they release that list, but what is holding them not to release the list? Because they are the top men, official there. Their name are there. That's why they are hiding the list. They don't want to release the list. They are the sponsoring. It is clear. Look at the Plateau State governor. You are investigating the cow death, but look at what happened almost how many days back in the Plateau State. How many people have been died in Plateau State? Fewer than 144 people has been died since massacre of Plateau State. You cannot investigate human being death, but you are trying to investigate cow, animal death. What does that show you? It's obvious, it's clear. It's not what you will. Because when you have sense, there is something they will tell you. There's not anything that they tell you. You just know this is like this. Nobody to tell you. Anything that's happened in that state, they need to hold that governor responsible. Yeah, anybody that buy in that state, that go down in that state, they need to hold that governor responsible. Yeah, he's the one that sponsoring Boko Haram in that state. You are not investigating the death of 144 people, but you are investigating the death of cow, animal. They use it for sacrifice, but you cannot use human being for sacrifice. What does that tell you? There is a big problem in Nigeria. We need to know that for now. A very big problem. Because the way the country is going, every day we see different things. Abnormal something happening in the country, which is not normal. Yes, 390 Ex-Boko Haram has been released to the society. What are they going to produce? What are they going to give society? What? Rather to terrorize more in society. We have a very big problem in the country. Everybody needs to tighten itself. Yeah, you need to protect yourself the way you can. But the worst part of it, you cannot protect yourself with a knife and somebody who holds gun. It's terrible. It's difficult. Yeah, it's very difficult. I don't really understand. Those terrorists, where are they getting this gun from? AK-47. Is it easy to get AK-47 in the system? Our government, they are the cause of everything in the country. They are the chaos. They are the one that don't let the country good. Yes, I see no reason why a military, you cannot harm military, you cannot buy ammunition for military to tackle terrorists. Imagine a terrorist, the arm they are armed is higher than the one the military arms. Okay, you have been borrowing money. Why can't you borrow money to equip the military than to borrow money to share? If you don't give them ammunition, solid ammunition, how can they withstand the terrorists in the country? You see, they are the one that's sponsoring the terrorists. Yeah, they are the one. It's very obvious, it's clear. There is no doubt about it. If you are not the one, release the list, the list, so that we will know where the problem is coming from. Those are the major problems. Release the list, the sponsoring of terrorists in the country, so that we know where the problem is coming from. We have a long way to go. I don't know how we get out from this mess. Every day Nigeria is going down. Now we are talking about terrorists everywhere in the country. We are not more talking about how the country will be better. Everybody now is fighting for his head or her head to survive, to be alive. You see? Thank you very much, Mr. Davis.
All right. Abdul Malik, thank you very much, sir. You're the last on the panel. I really do appreciate this, so we can round up now. Let's quickly have our final submission of just two minutes so we can round up. So I'm going to go back to Black Panther again. If you're available to speak, my brother, please, your 2 minutes, quickly utilize it. Okay, let's assume you're not there yet. I'll come back to you.
Yeah, let somebody else speak. I'll speak later.
Okay, that's fine. Midwest people, sir, your 2 minutes of final submission.
Okay, sir. Come on. My submission is simple. The threat is real. There's no need to be believing that Nigeria government is coming to save anybody. Our security is now on our hand. And at the same time, all our politicians, somehow they are sold out. We cannot trust them. So individual on their own must be vigilant. The question now, those that what has happened in Plateau has happened, but who is next should be ringing in our mind. There's no way the government is going to stop it. They have overwhelmed the government security strategy, and they are trying to push forward now. So this video that we are playing today, see them releasing repented terrorists, is an evidence that they are not serious. There's no country that have done this in the world except a country like Nigeria. So these are barefoot soldiers, well trained, ready to be deployed at any time of their choice. It's only them that know their whereabouts. The government or whoever that is ruling the country don't even know anything about it. Buhari did his own. You can't tell the police now to tell us where are those guys that were released as a repented terrorist some years ago. How far? What is their contribution to security or development of the state? They're not going to have any record. So I'm just telling my people, be vigilant. The threat is real, but at the same time, let the governor at least help us to formulate a policy of unity and a policy of awakening that indeed there is a serious problem that is looming. And that is my submission tonight. Thank you, Nigeria. I give the space to the next person. So, okay, you are busy? Hello, Najawa. You guys hearing me at all?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Midwest people. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Thanks for joining us today. Thank you. Okay, let me come to the next person. I'll just come to Mr. Jonathan. Your 2 minutes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Elvis. Yeah, just thank you once again. Let me just quickly say this on Mr. Ahmed Dat, his interview today. I one of the things that I picked there was when he was asked a question about Labour Party, and he said that from what I got from his response was that once Labour Party, nominates Mr. Peter Obi, perhaps himself as well as candidate, everything will just dissipate. It will just fizzle out normally. Well, and that's so interesting to me, and I'm really sitting down. I want to see how that will play out. That just by nominating Mr. Peter Obi and perhaps himself as a candidate for 2027, all this imbroglio, all this fight will just fizzle out or dissipate. That's the word that he used. It's very, I just keep my fingers crossed on that. Because I don't have a response, but it's very, very interesting to me because it just profile just like that. That's the solution. Just wait, just no problem. So, well, if it happens like that, we shall see. And then you see, Mr. Fayoshe, I don't know, Mr. Elvis, did you play the video here today?
I did it. I played it earlier on. I uploaded it earlier on, but I didn't play it on this broadcast.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. That was on that that was where I watched it, not on this broadcast, because I didn't see it yet. Yeah. So that man is you see, that's Nigeria for you. That's why we have a very, very big problem. We're not going anywhere as long as we have people like this. You can see that this is a man that is speaking not with two mouths, is speaking with 3, 4, 5 at the same time, right? You can't know exactly, because I was trying to see where this man, really stands on these issues. He's supporting Wike in one breath. He's supporting Wike. In fact, he gave us an insight, a clue to what will happen if everybody at this point does not go back to Wike and prostrate. Just go to Wike and beg him that the man is a mini god. The man is essentially now the mini god. I don't know what is happening. With time, we are watching. We will figure all these things out. Something is amiss somewhere. Because right now, it is like you have to go back to him and beg him. If you don't go back to him, nothing is going to work. PDP must go back and literally prostrate before Wike. And the reason why I said something is amiss, something is fishing, you will only ask yourself the simple question: why is Wike still a PDP member today? Why? Despite everything that has happened so far, why? Why is Wike still carrying all of them sitting there? This is more than missing the eye. These are really, really satanic, evil set of people. Because I don't understand. What is it? As Wike is beholden, or each and every one of you is beholden to Wike. So Wike has something against each and every one of you. He has a card that he can throw out, and all of you will enter house for good. That is it. Somebody has to, we need something, another, configuration that will be different from this. Wike has something on all of these people that they are beholden to him. And it is nothing more than money. Money is here. He has something on each and every one of them, from the highest hierarchy of PDP to the least of them. The board of trustees can't do nothing. The national working committee, they cannot do anything. They are just talking. This man should completely excommunicated from that party. And he still has supporters like Fayose saying that they have to go back to Wike. In fact, he was so emphatic about it. He said, I'm saying my own now. I'm saying it now. Go back to Wike. What is going on here? And finally, let me say this also. Let me just say this to what my brother Black Panther said earlier today. I know he said this sometimes ago. I just pray also. I want to join him in that prayer. I pray also that most Nigerians will not end up to a point where they will say, let's just go for Tinubu. I pray also that will not come to pass. Not in our lifetime. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I really appreciate it.
All right, Mr. Jonathan, it's good to have you on the show today. Thank you so much for your time, and I'm very, very grateful. Thank you. Abdul Malik, please talk to us. 2 minutes, sir.
Yeah, good evening once again, Mr. Elvis. You see, politics they are playing in Nigeria. They don't play politics in Nigeria. We don't have parties. Because some of them, they are not serious because they are just like infrastructure stomach. I see no reason why somebody is in PDP, right, like Wike, but is working under APC as a minister in FFCT. How? You should have been expelled from that party. You cannot be two parties at the same time. Yes, it's not possible. How can you be PDP member of PDP, you are still you are working as a minister in APC at the FCT. They don't anything they do in Nigeria. There is no seriousness on it. Yeah, they don't do things serious. They are doing something like anywhere belle face, just like water we get, sycophant, understand? That is what they are doing. They are not playing politics, just like politics they are doing. Yeah, that is not somebody like Wike. What did he say? That is the time of campaign, presidential election campaign last year. Somebody who rejected the APC, but now is working on the APC. You can't take such people serious. Yeah, they are one. You can't take them serious because they can shift anytime, they can betray anytime. Thank you very much, Mr. Amish.
All right. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Black Panther, are you available or I press the button? Okay, let's assume that you're busy. You've done well today already. I want to appreciate you all that came into the panel today. Now, God bless you, our people. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Nigeria was idea. Let me talk.
Okay, 2 minutes quickly.
Thank you very much. May God bless you. I need to say this. The power of the people is bigger than the power of the president. We gave the president the power because we own the sovereignty of the land. If the people revoke against the people that they voted to serve them, it is not a crime. You are not committing any crime. If a armed person comes to your home and shoot and you do not engage, then you have totally submit your sovereignty to that man. Because the rules of engagement is this: if you engage me with an arm, I have the right to engage you with the same equal strength and equal power to subdue you. So the people must rise up to rebuke the insurgent. Don't be scared that, oh, if you rebuke them, they will arrest you. No. You have the right to leave. You have the right to speak. You have the right to fight against any abnormality. So therefore, the people arise and let the enemy be slain on the altar of Lucifer. So I thank you, everyone. Nigeria, please fight and defend yourself.
Thank you. Thank you, Black Panther. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Galabo, you're just coming in without close. I'll give you 2 minutes to talk to us. Good evening to you, sir. Just 2 minutes. Unmute yourself quickly, sir.
Mr. Naja was I put something for chat for you.
No, without close. I beg. You know?
I beg. Now, if you don't win your match now. Pity me.
No, we don't close today, sir. Now, tomorrow, we'll do it tomorrow. We don't close already.
I celebrate you when I say I win, no?
Yes, I know, but you're not quick on tomorrow. Now we'll do answer. Thank you. Just bring it in tomorrow for tomorrow broadcast. I'll showcase it. Thank you.
Okay, I don't already put the link for you. However, I'm just crying out for Nigeria, and especially, I don't want people to misunderstand me. Good evening, Nigerians. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Good evening, Nigeria. Good evening, panelists. Good evening, everyone. I beg now, just 2 minutes they gave me. I want Nigeria to understand one thing. Something is going on in River State, and some people are just walking past, waka past, whichever way we want to put it. Injustice is going on in our state. President Tinubu has taken over River State. Every other state in Nigeria are enjoying democracy except for River State. There is no governance in our state. You can see what is happening in our state, the injustice to the people. He has handed over the state of River State to military rule. If this is acceptable in Nigeria, when it will happen in Southwest tomorrow, because this power is changing. Obasanjo don't sit down there before.
Buhari has been there before. Babangida and all of them, Gawon, they are nowhere today. So this power that is intoxicating the politicians, making them to do things, and some people who will speak to them will keep quiet because it's not about their region. It's not happening in their own state. Communal crisis going on in Ochun State is enough for him to declare state of emergency. Ondo State is under crisis. There is no state of emergency. If we go to North, the killings going on in Plateau State, Benue State, and across Nigeria, which will even require the president to resign and leave the office. But because we don't have a functional institution, House of Assemblies is buried. They are dead. Judiciary is dead. They are the problem we are having. These two organs of government is the cause and the crisis we are having in Rivers State. It's quite unfortunate. Nigeria, don't abandon Rivers State. It's happening in Rivers State today. People are just living it. It has become a way of life. Today, we are losing so much resources. Supreme Court stopped the governor from spending money. They hold the allocation of Rivers State because of this same appropriation. But today, an illegal person sitting as a sole administrator, a military rule in our state, spending the resources without appropriation. Nobody is monitoring. We are not seeing anything they are doing with those money. The corruption that is going on in Rivers State and this injustice against the people of Rivers State. Nigerians, don't abandon us today because it's happening in Rivers State. This evil, every one of us is ignoring today. You may be a victim of it tomorrow. God bless Nigerians and God bless us. Thank you, Mr. Najawash.
Thank you, Oga Labo. God bless you, sir. Thank you for coming in to put in your submission. We'll expatiate on it tomorrow and the video will be played tomorrow. Fingers crossed, by God's grace. Just come in on time. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate every one of you who joined us today on this panel. And God will bless you now, Mr. Jonathan, Black Panther, Abdul Banley.
Sorry, Maoga. Sorry, Maoga, beg. Just help me. Sorry for interrupting you, sir. If you make the video as your part of presentation, so that if you have time to talk another thing, I beg. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right. I appreciate every one of you. Give us a mandate and many orders. Thank you very much for those of you that supported the channel, Mr. Johnson, Emmanuel, Michael, and Amaro. I'm very, very grateful. Your pocket never run dry. Mother for all Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you for all that you do, always, as usual. Thank you for the prayers and encouragement. Abu Azi, thank you very much. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you for all that you do. Eva Line, Beckmark, Peggy Modi, God bless you all my people. I appreciate every one of you. Madam and Bright, I saw you, Aaron. Thanks for joining us. Peggy Modi, once again. We again right there quickly. Oremi Abdul, we see you. Kinslow Geraki, and many, many more. Now, people, we've come to the end of this broadcast. Please allow us to end the show right now. See you guys again tomorrow. Fingers crossed, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Meanwhile, if you have not subscribed to our channel, do so. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever we post out a video or whenever we go live like this. Because sometimes we do post out 1 or 2 videos before our May broadcasts every day. So do your part by sharing our videos, comment, you leave your comment there, encourage us to always do more for you. Take care, guys. We've come to the end of the broadcast. Bye for now.
Come on.
Oriona